Hello, Charles from Frank's Roofing and Spraying. This is Joel from JND SEO. And we spoke briefly on the phone today. I told you I would send you this video over. So I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can beat your competition online. And first up, Charles, I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste mine. So I'm going to make this as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you want to hear more information, let's set up a 10-minute phone call. If not, no problem. Take the free tips and strategies that I'm going to give you today, and you guys could go ahead and apply them directly to your site, and you should see some results. So the first thing I want to talk about is content. So I'm on your homepage here, and I'm just kind of scrolling through here, and I'm looking for content. So I'm looking for about 1,500 words, and you guys probably have a couple hundred. And most of it is actually right here. You have a little bit in the testimonials, so that maybe gives you a little boost. But really, we're looking probably at a couple hundred words of content. And like I said, we're really looking for 1,500. And to be honest with you, 99.9% of businesses do not have 1,500 words. And so that would make you stand out alone. But also, it's not just for looking different. It's that Google actually kind of grades you based on your content. And the more content you have, the stronger your site will be ranked. And it will actually help you be found in searches. But the second reason that you want a lot of content on your page is that the more content on your page, the more keywords and keyword phrases you can put into that content. So just as an example, I put in roofing Fort Myers FL for Florida. And this is what a new customer would be putting in if they're looking for a search into Google, right? They're looking for a roofer in their area. And the first thing you'd find is going to be these ads, right? It's the first thing that shows up. And companies are essentially paying to be seen first in the hopes of landing more clients, right? After that, we're going to find this map section, the second thing a new customer would see. In here, the top 3 companies show up on this little preview screen, and that's all based on citations. And citations are just when you get your business name, address, and phone number listed together into a directory site, such as Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, just to name a few. Next up, we have the organic section, as we call it, and the top 10 results will show up on the first page. There's 10 results on every page for a Google search, as long as there's enough results. And these don't show up randomly. They all show up based on Google's algorithm and formula. And we now know 2 things that go into that are content and keywords, as well as citations to an extent as well. So these show up because they have this keyword most likely in them, right? In the content, in the pages. So if we were ranking this, we could say number 1 is GAF.com, number 2 is Better Business Bureau, 3 is Target Roofers, and 4 is Yelp. So Yelp, Better Business Bureau, and GAF.com are actually all directories. So the only actual company is Target Roofers for the first 4 anyway. And so remember that the top 10 results show up per page, because we're going to get to that in a second here. I've taken your website, franksroofinginc.com, and I've plugged it into a program I like to use called Ahrefs. This allows me to kind of analyze your site and see how it's doing. I will see that first up, you guys are using your headers, so excellent job with that, because this is just another way that you could be found in a search from Google. And actually, this makes you found a little bit easier for Google as well. If you think of the internet as a popularity contest, whoever has the most votes is going to get the most attention. And you guys right now have 48 referring domains. These are just websites online that you have links on, right? And when people click those links, they're sent directly to your page. So the 48 referring domains or websites right now that have links on them from you guys are sending you back 138 links to your page. And so right now you guys are showing 127 keywords. And these are what really get you found in searches. And this is what really does bring the traffic and visitors to your site. And these are just like what we put in roofing Fort Myers FL. That's a keyword or keyword phrase. So the 127 you guys have are driving 86 visitors to your site per month. So let's take a look at your keywords, right? First thing that's going to show up is your business name, Frank's Roofing. And that's a good thing. What that means is people know who you are. They're searching for you, right? So that's going to be your repeat customers, referrals, people who maybe saw your signs or trucks and where maybe they were driving, couldn't write it down, right? So they search you and find your information. Let's look at the first one, Frank's Roofing with the apostrophe. 150 people do search it just like that. And for that, you guys are in the first position. So remember, the top 10 results show up for each page. So if you want to be on the first page, you have to be top 10. Being number 1, of course, is even better. So that you want to kind of get the customers you should have, which is for your own name, but you also want to bring in new customers. So let's just take a quick look down here. I'm going to see if I see any of the ones. Here we go. This is a term that's going to bring in new customers. Roofers, Fort Myers, FL for Florida. 40 people do search it. And for this one, though, you guys are number 16. So what that shows us is that, remember, 10 per page, you're in the middle of the second page. And I hate to say it, but it's true, but people really don't go off page 1. And if you think about it, when was the last time you went to page 2 and you searched something on Google? Chances are you didn't, right? And so it's the same with any website or business as well. So just as a quick comparison, we're going to take Crowther here, and I'm going to plug them into Ahrefs as well. We're going to find they have 135 referring domains, sending them back about 1,600 links to their page. They have 723 keywords they can be found in searches for, and that's driving about 1,500 visitors to their site per month. Let's take a quick look at their keywords and see where their traffic's coming from. First thing we will find is their business name, Crowther Roofing. 900 people search it just as like that, and they're in the first position. Now, we do from the 900, we can definitely tell that they have multiple locations, and we can confirm that by seeing Naples, Florida down here. So again, this is going to be their, their repeat customers, referrals, people who know them by name. And you can see number 1, 2, 1, 3, 1. They're ranked very high for all of those. But they also want to bring in new customers, such as Roofing, Fort Myers, FL. 150 people do search it like that. And they're in the top 5. They're number 5 for that one. So not bad, right in the middle of the first page. They could definitely move up in the top 3 and bring in even more, and then having even more of those keywords. They do have a few more, but we're not going to do all of them. Just like I said, I'm trying to save a little time here. All right, guys, that's a little bit about content, backlinks, and citations. If you guys want to hear more information and talk about how we can improve your site, definitely we want to focus on adding content, getting you some more citations to get you in the map section, and absolutely getting you some keywords that are bringing new customers, because you guys pretty much are bringing all your customers in from your own name, which is more customers that are referrals for you. So guys, if not though, take the tips I gave you, please apply them, you'll see a difference. All I ask is that I'm going to check in with you. I just want a little feedback. Let me know what you thought of the video. I'm trying to improve my videos as well. Thank you guys for your time. I really appreciate it. Have a good one.